I think when it comes out for the Switch, I'm gonna play. Speaking of games that are set in Japan, The World Ends with You. I remember that being kind of cool. I never actually like finished it. So. Yeah, that's what I mean. They're doing. Yeah, they're doing a remake for the Switch. I don't know if it's just like an upgrade or how full it is. Nice. Okay. Come is this way. Let's go. I just find Beast style best for fighting like mobs of dudes because you can take swings at multiple enemies. What's up, Star Zero?
Our illustrious champion returns.
What is up?
Welcome home.
Thank you. Welcome back. Can I exit? No? What's happening? What? What is going on? She looks so similar. No, maybe not. You know what? Creep. But still. Oh, she's gone. Maybe it is her. I could be wrong. Okay, Anguish Man. What is that guy up to? Oh, sugar daddy. Okay. Alright, well, let's go. Yeah, I mean, I guess let's start this quest and see what the hell he's doing, and then we'll go. Hi, so what are you doing? Is it her or not? I can't tell. Hey, what are you up to? Who are you? You startled me. Who I am doesn't matter. What do you think you're doing? Spying on that girl. You better not be stalking her. Stalking her? Whoa, no. Nothing of the sort. I was keeping an eye on the girl out of paternal instinct. Paternal instinct? Oh, she's your daughter. Well, that's where things get murky. I can't really be sure whether she's my daughter or not. What do you mean? Come on, Kiryu. A little slow on the uptake. Got it. This is good music. So you haven't seen your daughter in years. It's like some Final Fantasy shit. It's been 15 years since my divorce, and my visitation rights were denied. That's a long time. Why did you get divorced? I hate to admit it, but the business I was running back then went under. My company was doing well. Nothing spectacular, but it provided a steady income. But I got complacent and failed to see the market turning. When losses started to mount, I kept plowing borrowed money into the failed business. I was also plowing my secretary. Eventually, I found myself drowning in debt. My wife must have had enough of my obstinate pride. She walked out with our daughter, Natsumi. I see. After that, I did anything I could to redeem myself. I took every job available and bowed before anyone who could help. Thankfully, the booming economy lifted my fortunes. Now I earn enough money to live without any worry or want. That's good to hear. If they saw me now, my wife and Natsumi might be willing to give me another chance. But I have no way to contact them. And recently I found a girl who's the spitting image of Natsumi when she was a child, but grown up. Ah, I see. So she's the hostess you were watching. Yes, exactly. 15 years ago, Natsumi was 5 years old. She should be around that girl's age now. If it's not too late, I want to see my girl. Natsumi again. I want to talk with her and eat together like we used to. I want to be called Daddy again. Same. But the problem is, I'm not sure if she really is Natsumi or not. My doubts are keeping me from taking the next step. The girl who might be your daughter is a hostess, isn't she? Why don't you just go to the club and ask her in person? If it were that easy, I wouldn't be suffering like this. Whether that girl is my daughter or a stranger, I need to be emotionally prepared for the fall. Jesus Christ, man. Well, you'll never meet your daughter doing nothing. I was hoping you could help with that. Go to her club and figure out if she's my daughter or not. Me? What do I look like? A player character in a video game? Onegaishimasu. Please help me see my daughter. Yeah, I'll fucking do it. I'll do your dumb quest. Alright, Misumi. Give me the 10,000 yen. She uses the name Reika at the club. Use that money to request her. Welcome. Would you like to request a particular hostess? Girl named Reika? Reika-san, is it? I'll let her know. Now I gotta use our talking skills. It's nice to meet you. Is she the Ganguro girl that we have in the picture? I'm Reika. Thank you for coming today. Sure. So, this is the girl who might be Misumi's daughter. Close up. She does kind of resemble Misumi. I'm sorry, have we met before? Oh, no, this is the first time. My name's Kiryu. Oh, that's a relief. Just don't scare me like that, Kiryu-san. What's a relief? I didn't remember seeing your face, Kiryu-san. I got nervous because I thought maybe I forgot a returning guest's face. It's okay, we haven't met before. But then, why did you request me?
Nani?
You asked for me by name, so it must mean you knew about me, right? Where did you hear about me? Why'd you request me? She's not gonna let this go. I have to avoid making her suspicious. Yeah, Reika. Reika. Yeah, Ganguro is not a derogatory term. It's a style. Yeah, it's short, I think, for something gyaru. Yeah. Like really light lipstick and eyeliner and then very weird dark. I mean, it looks weird to us, but in the 90s, it was a big thing. Deep, deep tan, orange blonde or silver gray hair. And then, yeah, black ink eyeliner and white concealer. Yeah, super, super, like, clear. Like, if you look up Ganguro, it looks very, very particular. The staff, a friend, or I really like the name Reika. If I say friend, she might say who. But then I could say, someone that I don't, they don't want to say. They're embarrassed. If I say the staff, she might know that's a lie. And if I say I like the name Reika, that seems fake. I'm gonna go with, I heard about you from a friend. I heard about you from a friend. He told me there's a real cute and charming girl named Reika at this club. I see. It makes me so happy to hear that. Who is your friend? I better be extra nice when he comes in again. Who? Well, he was just part of a big group. There were lots of guys talking about Reika and how amazing she is. Oh, yes. Go me. Which is Japanese for garbage. Guess I've got a reputation to live up to. Haha, good. Reika's feeling more motivated. Come to think about it, that doesn't really help me at all. Reika, how long have you been doing this kind of work? Not very long. I started after I turned 20 this last summer, so around 6 months. 20, huh? Misumi's daughter Natsumi should be around 20. Could this girl really be the one? Kiryu-san, what line of work are you in? I'm currently working in debt collection and real estate. Ooh, you're quite versatile. Speaking of real estate, I'm thinking of moving. Maybe I can ask you for advice. You want to move? Yeah, my room is too small. I might be able to use this to find out more about her. Do you have any roommates? Or do you live alone? There's 2 of us. I live with my mother. Ding, ding, fucking ding. Oh, you and your mother. How nice. Japanese culture question. What is this place? This is a hostess bar. A hostess bar, or a host bar, depending on the gender presentation of your preference, is a bar where you go and you pay someone to basically hang out with you and talk, and you have drinks, and they have drinks, and maybe there's food. Some hostess places do or don't have it, and you pay them for their time, and they just like hang out with you, and you chat, and they provide companionship. And it's usually, most of the time, not a sex thing, but some of the seedier ones are also like open to that kind of business. Yeah, some of them are like pretty flirty. Some of them are more emotional labory. Like you come in here and you complain about your day and how nobody likes you, and I will take care of you and listen to your problems, which I think is actually fucking great. Like if you're gonna make somebody suffer through listening to how much you hate your life, paying them is great. That's a good call. We've been in the same one-room apartment since I was a kid. I'm an adult now, and the room is too small for both of us. That's why we're considering a bigger place. I get it. I live in a one-room apartment too. I mean, yeah, it's not Twitch in person, but it has some things in common with it. Yeah, totally. That's how it is with us, Kiryu-san. If there's a good place for rent up nearby, will you let me know? Sure. I will. Yeah, there's a lot of like little things in Japan like that would be cool if because I was thinking about that. Like what would a maid cafe or a hostess bar or whatever look like if it were in America? And I don't think I think that generally my impression is that there's a sense of entitlement. Now, see, Hooters is different. Hooters is way more objectifying, right? Like, at a hostess bar, you don't go because you want to buy the hostess or you want to, like, ogle them because they're a sexy object. Like, you go because you want them to listen to you and talk to you, so it's a little different. They're on a similar spectrum, but I feel like there's... Yeah. Right. It's not like a super benevolent thing. The point is you go there and they pretend they're someone that is closer to you than they are. And I think that's okay. Like, you go to spend time with a human. You don't just go there to, like, look at someone. So, obviously, it depends on the tenor of the club. But I don't know that it would work in America because there is that weird sort of sense of, like... I don't know. Yeah. Emotional Hooters. That's a much more concise way of putting it. If I could get one more piece of evidence that points to Reika being Mizumi's daughter. What does your mother do? I don't know what she does. I'll say your father's not around. God, it's tense. It's tense. Let's ask about her mom. I don't want to push her. What does your mother do? Who's your daddy and what does he do? She works part-time at a lunchtime shop. A takeout place, huh? I'd like to take you out. Get it? I've had a single-parent family for a long time. She's worked from morning to night to raise me by herself. I owe her everything. Now it's my turn. I'm going to work hard so I can make life easier for my mother. Is that right? Oh, I'm sorry. That was a downer, wasn't it? We're supposed to be here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
No. I don't feel that way at all. I want to get to know you better. Kiryu-san. Your father's not around? Not sure if I should even be asking this, but I take it your father's not around. My father? To be honest, I don't remember him very well. You don't? Nope. My parents divorced me when I was still small. My mother left him and took me with her. I never saw my father since. I can't even remember what he looked like. What caused their divorce? I think my father's business failed. I heard he was in a lot of debt, too. Honestly, there are times where I think it would be really, like, healthy and great to have, like, not as a therapist, but someone you can just go and, like, hang out with for a little bit. Like, I like having interesting conversations with people, and the idea of bounding it in a specific, like, we're gonna have this conversation for 2 hours, and then I'm gonna leave and go about my life, and maybe we never talk again. But like, you're a pro, you're good at being interesting, and I'm going to have like a nice time. Like, I just think it's so interesting. Like, I can definitely see the appeal of the framed thing. It's a ritual space. Yeah, I think that's super cool. I'm also like very pro. Like, I think sex work is really important. I think therapy is really important. And I think they all kind of have a place. I also think that since capitalism is a thing, we should pay people for what they're good at. It's sort of part of why I like doing, like, streaming so much, because I think that I have something to offer, and it's cool being able to attract people that are willing to pay me to be able to continue doing that. I think I would be a great host. I'm the wrong kind of attractive for it. I'm definitely not the demo for it to work in Japan, but I think I would be really good at it. They divorced over her father's debt. That matches Misumi's story. How long ago was that? How old were you? I was 5 at the time, so I think 15 years ago? 5 years old? 15 years ago? That settles it! Reika is Misumi's daughter. She's Natsumi. Kiryu-san, why are you asking me these things? Let's lighten up the mood. Reika, there's someone I want you to meet. His name is Mr. Johnson. Huh? Who? Your father. My father? But how? Right, and that's the idea. Like, Abdiel said in chat, I'd actually not mind paying a decent price to talk to someone, like, in a friendly way, if you had a guarantee they wouldn't get super offended at some stupid thing I say. And part of that is, yeah, like, knowing and, like, being comfortable talking to people who might not themselves be comfortable. I think that it's really nice to be able to, like, give someone to talk to that they're comfortable around. Right? That to me is really nice when someone's like, "Oh, you're really good at listening," or, you know, "I didn't know I could talk to somebody about this," or "I don't really get to talk about this very often." Like, that stuff is so nice to be able to do that for someone. I had a conversation with a friend recently, and they were going through some stuff, and they were like, "Can I talk to you? Can we, like, talk about this? I just need to kind of get it out and, like, talk to someone about it. I don't need solutions, I just need to get it out." And we sat down, and for like an hour, they just like told me the stuff that was bothering them. And I listened, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, okay, I hear you. I'm not here to like change anything or help, but like, that sounds like it's really hard. You know, I'm sorry, like I feel for you." And afterwards, later I was like, "Hey, you know, thank you for reaching out to me and like letting me be that person for you. That felt really nice for me." And they were like, "What? You're crazy." No, I was totally like I made you do all this work, like listening to me. That must have been like such a hassle. And I was like, "No, it's really nice. Like, I feel better connected to you now because you trusted me to like open up that way." And I just think like that kind of stuff is really undervalued, both like literally in the sense that people don't get paid for that kind of thing in Western culture especially, but also undervalued like emotionally. Like, we don't see it that way. There's a difference between just like sitting and chatting with someone and then like a therapist or a counselor whose job it is to help you like not fix, but like move forward, right? Build momentum, create a sense of like productivity. Yeah. But I think this also really like speaks to the undervaluing of friendship in Western culture. How if something is not a romantic relationship, it inevitably hits a ceiling quite quickly in its development. Yeah. So I like the transparency of like a host cafe where it's like, "Hi, okay, I am a professional friend. You pay me, and for 2 hours, we'll actually like engage and we'll talk and I'll like chat with you, and I'm a pro. I do this all the time. I know what to do and how to help you feel like comfortable and relaxed and give you a space to be open in." I think it's fucking great. I think that's a really cool thing that we should be paying people for. Okay. All right, let's go meet your dad. My father is really here in Kamurocho? Yeah. He's been hoping to see you for a long time. So, where is he? He should be somewhere around here. There he is.
Oi.
I brought your daughter. Kiryu-san? Is my daughter really there? I can't turn around. Yes, let her see your face. Father? I can't see my daughter. What? I went through all this effort, man. I'm too ashamed to face her. I am sorry, Kiryu-san, after I asked you to help me, and you even brought my daughter to me. But I can't. Father, it's okay. It doesn't matter anymore. Please, look at me. I don't remember very much, but let's talk like we used to when I was little. Yeah, I mean, all that stuff about like host clubs and hostess clubs is in reality, they're often much seedier. They're often like not great to their employees, but on a conceptual level, the idea of what they sell, right? The experience and the things that it has to say about the ways we do or don't monetize our relationships. And it has a big crossover with sex work and the idea that we see sex as something that we as people are just like entitled to, or that we shouldn't ever pay for, that we should just get, and that there is something like inherently wrong with paying someone who is good at a thing to do that thing. I made a comparison once between, obviously there's a ton of comparisons between Twitch broadcasting and like cam work, but there's also a lot of analogy between like paid game mastering. I answered this on Office Hours once, between paid game mastering and sex work. It's something that we culturally expect just to be free and that someone should just do, but you could pay someone. Yeah, this weird idea you shouldn't have to pay for it, but like, why not? Why not pay for something, right? Why not pay a skilled professional to ply their trade for you? Kiryu-san, I was refusing to face reality again. It's just like 15 years ago, when I turned a blind eye to my business's doom, sank into debt, and paid for it with my family. But I'm not going to run anymore. I'm going to face reality. Oops, there goes gravity. Hello, Natsumi. Of course. Natsumi wa dare desu ka?
Nani?
You're Natsumi, aren't you?
Return.
My daughter? No, I'm Reika. Pardon? Isn't Reika just a stage name used at the club? No, it's my real name. I didn't want to put up a false front even for work. Wait, what now? So that means you're not my daughter, but a total stranger. Oh, Kiryu, same, bro. Same. These fucking NPCs, man. Our backgrounds are so similar, Misumi-san. It's almost like fate or something that we met. Right? Strange but true. Reika-chan, you look just like my daughter. I see her in you. What she looked like when she's 5 isn't anything to go on, though. Misumi-san, you're so silly. I couldn't find my own daughter, but I got to know you, Reika-chan. This is even better. Fuck my real daughter, I don't need her.
Oi.
Hey, Misumi, is this what you wanted?
Hey.
No worries, Kiryu-san. What's life if you can't enjoy it? Oh, this is for the trouble I put you through. Goddess of Children amulet. Oh, waiter, bring the most expensive drink you have to Reika-chan over here. Yay! Thank you, Misumi-san. Oh, stop it. I forbid you to call me anything so formal as Misumi-san. Oh, no! Oh, God! No! Bail out! Bail out! Waiter, bring us a fruit platter, quick! Whoever's on the localization team, god damn it, I love you so much. There's more than one kind of daddy, I guess. Oh man, so fucking good. Oh.